Okay, let's see how we can make this one come up a treat. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Sorry about the shaking, folks. Okay, how big are we going to make this one? This will be an interesting one. Just using my intuition, folks. I'm going to have to take out some background. I'm going to leave that. Alright, let's see what we have. We have here, it is a Sunday Telegraph Escape lift out. It is a lift out for travel, even though travel's pretty well gone because of the coronavirus. So I don't know what they're going to do there, but we're interested in this picture of Tokyo, I think it is. So I'm going to use this. We're just going to take that out and I'm just going to put it on the glass, try and guesstimate where we're going to put it. So we're just going to put it on the edge. I think it's probably about there. Sorry folks about this. I think we're going to move it over a fair bit. So I'm just wondering if we're going to get it in the right place. Tricky, this one, folks, trying to guess where it's going. So this is neon lit Tokyo. I'd like to go to Tokyo one day. Even though New York is my top destination, I do think I'd probably like the look of Tokyo with all its neon and shit. I do like that sort of shit, even though it's all commercial money fucking shit. The neon signs do look beautiful to behold. Now I'm just going to put this away. It's in the way, it's getting annoying. So we've got here, this looks quite good how we've framed it. I think we've framed it right. Or maybe we don't want that to be smack bang in the centre of the page. So we're going to move it over a bit. Probably not too much. We don't want to make it too far across. And we're going to darken it a bit. I think we've lightened it too far. Yeah, that looks a bit better. That looks a bit more off-centre, which is what we want. It still looks a bit crooked though, but no, some of it looks okay. Just that streetlight pole looks a bit crooked. I'm just wondering if we're going to leave it like that and we're going to make it into an interesting mirror piece. So I'm wondering if we're going to still move it over a bit. Just going to move it over a bit, not too much. Hopefully not too much this time. Yeah, neon lit Tokyo. I'd love to go there. I wouldn't be going on my own, folks. I'm going with my future husband Luigi, and we've moved it over too far, so we're almost there. We just moved it over too far now. Actually thinking we're going to enlarge it a bit. Just going to move it back where it was, just where it's now stuck against the edge of the glass, so I just have to slide that up a bit, just a tad. But yeah, it's like, I'd like to go there. It seems to be a nice place to visit. But I wouldn't want to go on my own because I'm disabled. I can't remember things like locations and names of buildings and whatever else, or street numbers. So trying to travel on my own would probably be quite dangerous, folks. Because I just don't have the ability to navigate my way through all of this. Making a movement piece maybe, or maybe we're just going to perhaps move it across with the enlargement. But basically, yeah, I just don't have the ability to do all the travelling and to, it's just not something I'm good at. So yeah, I'll be really happy to travel with Luigi, and he'll be able to show I'm sure he's, being a businessman, he's travelled to many places and that he knows what's what. Whereas me, I haven't travelled hardly anywhere, to be honest. I haven't hardly had any major travel experiences except going overseas with my family when my dad was working as a managing director of Telecom Kiribati. Kiribati is just a couple of small islands, really low on the sea level, and they're being affected by climate change with the water levels rising very quickly. We have to fucking address climate change as soon as possible, because places like Kiribati are going to go under, and there's going to be a lot of island nations like that are going to need help, and they're just going under, and there's going to be like environmental refugees. So yeah, basically we're going to have heaps of those because their countries become unlivable. They're literally drowning in the water, drowning slowly, and gradually they go under. So yeah, it's not fair. But basically my dad worked there back in 1988 till I don't know when. But it was a very backward sort of a nation. A very old, very primitive nation. I didn't actually enjoy my trip to Kiribati. It wasn't my cup of tea. It still wouldn't be a place I'd want to visit. We went to Honolulu and then another place called Majuro. So they were the only places I've ever been, and this was a business trip, so we never went on a recreational trip. It was mainly to do with business. So anyway, that's turned up interesting. I actually think I should have enlarged it maybe more that way, even though I wanted some of that there. I think now we can call it quits.